So the first question we'll go with is, how's the luxury end of the market been impacted by COVID? And Marty, maybe do you want to get us kicked off, mate?
Well, it's funny. I mean, the word luxury it gets thrown around a lot in a lot of different marketplaces. But if you're going to relate sort of luxury to individuals, high net worth individuals, or, whether they're, people that are generating a really good income, or they're an older demographic who have got a bit of wealth that's sitting there, they tend to be quite educated. So they're either looking at this point in time as an opportunity to pounce on something, or to, just leverage what's happening within the world, or they're sitting back if they tend to be a little bit older, which I've seen, and, they might have a bit more sitting in super or whatnot, and they're a little bit more cautious, wanting to wait a bit longer before they do pull the trigger. So if I'm relating the luxury end to the actual individual as opposed to the product, but it's the individual that buys the product, you've got two different mindsets there: the opportunist, and then the person that's just sitting on the fence waiting, and they're not waiting long term, they're just probably waiting another 30, 60 days to put pen to paper. That's sort of what I'm seeing currently. How do you find it, Michael?
Well, probably so it goes to two categories. There's the seller, and then there's the buyer. So the first instance,
and I'm pretty much just talking about the buyer in that little answer there.
Okay, so in that instance, I mean, there's two categories that we find them for a buyer, and that's both the retirees and the empty nesters. They're the two main ones that are driving that luxury end of the marketplace. So with the retirees, it's not really affecting them there too much. But those that are the empty nesters, they're not so much affected by jobs, but more so by their own businesses. So if they've had an effect, yes, that's had an effect on how they're going to proceed in the marketplace, as Marty alluded to before. So it's probably a bit more of a wait and see approach. But for the retirees, not so much. They don't seem to be as affected as what anyone else in the market has been so far.
Yeah. And our inquiry that's coming through for particular off the plan, I've seen, in the last month, they're not investors. They're people that are actually wanting to live. So they're inquiries on the bigger ticket items, the 3 million plus that we're seeing.
Correct.
Totally. Cheers, fellas.